Hello Stampers, and thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Sunday video. This is Laura Buechler of Inkyfingers Papercrafting, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Nanaimo, BC. Today I've got something a little different. We are going to make a card, but I'm also going to show you all about the new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines. Specifically, we're going to unbox the mini machine, which I received a little while ago and haven't even opened yet. So let's do a little look in the catalog. I'm looking at page 170 of your annual catalog. And we've got these two beautiful machines here. Now this one, the larger one, we call the standard size cut and emboss machine. And you've seen this machine in my craft room before. I call mine Susie because Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is kind of a handful to say, but S-U-C-E, Stampin' Up Cut and Emboss, seems to be a good name for that. And this machine costs $163. It comes with all the platforms that you need, and I'll show you a little bit more about it after I unbox the mini one. The mini one here, which I expect I'll call Mini Sue, is it does all the same things that the larger machine does, but it's in a smaller package, and it's $82. And even better, you can actually choose this machine as a half price item if your party goes to $550 or above. So you can get that machine for $41, which is exactly what I did, and I advise you to do that too. So let's unbox this beauty. So here we've got all the little plates all together in a package along with a quick start guide. Oh my goodness, that is so freaking cute. So let's have a look at these two machines together so you can get a bit of a comparison of the size. You can see that both of them have platforms that fold up when they're not in use, which is terrific. They both have a handle for carrying. This one is so light, like I'm pretty sure my purse is heavier than that. That's marvelous. This one is a bit heavier. You can still easily carry it because it folds up and because it's got that great handle, but you would definitely know you were carrying it. So when I unfold this one, the standard size machine, it has a 6-inch wide platform. So every single one of our dies and every single one of our embossing folders, whether it's this size or this size, will very easily fit in this standard size machine. And when we look at the littler machine, it's got a 3.5-inch platform, and many of our dies will still fit in this machine, and some of the embossing folders as well, these little ones. And whenever you're looking through the catalog, whether it's the annual catalog or the spring mini catalog or the upcoming autumn mini catalog, all you need to do is look for these little logos. See where it says mini here? That means that the dies in this set will go into this mini machine. And by contrast, this bundle here, the Best Plaid Builder, it does not have that logo, so those dies will not fit in the mini machine. So if you choose to buy this machine, you just have to pay a little bit of attention to where that logo is, and you'll know that that's what you're able to use. And by the way, I did count. I counted from the annual catalog and the current January to June spring mini, and there are a total of 61 die sets that you can use with this machine out of a total of die sets of 92. So 61 out of 92 die sets you can use perfectly easily with this machine. So let's unpack these plates and give this machine a try. So what comes in the box? We've got the base, as they call plate number 1. They've numbered everything for us. We've got 2 cutting plates, which they've numbered with number 2. We've got number 3 for embossing, and we've got plate number 4 for 3D embossing. And there we go, a lovely embossed piece of cardstock. Now I'll just compare what the items, the accessories look like for the standard size machine. They're very similar, but of course they are larger. So we have the base plate, again numbered with number 1. We have the die cutting piece, and that's plate number 2. We have the cutting plates, numbered with number 3. So remember, with the mini machine, we have plate number 4. It looks like this. It looks very similar for the larger machine, but it is sold separately. So I'm actually using the same one that I have from last year. So mine looks different. It's the blue plate, but if you still have this blue plate, it's the exact equivalent of the new plate number 4, so you can go ahead and keep using that. So I'm going to fold this up and put it away. Now, it just wouldn't be a Stampin' Sunday video if we didn't go ahead and make a card. So let's have a look here. I've got a card base, 5.5 by 8.5, and of course scored in the center. I've got a piece of white cardstock that measures 4 by 5.25. And I've got a piece of the Fine Art Floral DSP, and this measures 3.25 by 5.25. And we're going to make a really quick and simple card using the Curvy Celebrations bundle. And this is in the spring catalog. I just can't get over how cute and adorable this little base plate is compared to the large one that is so, it's so big and thick. You've got this teeny tiny little base that barely even looks like a plate. It's so cute. Okay, so we start with our base. You're gonna get to see me make the very first cut on this new machine. And I'm gonna put down my Fine Art Floral DSP. And what I wanna do is I wanna cut it with this die from the Quite Curvy dies. Now the trick to this is I want to put it so that these pretty little scallops are pointing towards the piece I want to keep. So what I mean by that is if I were to cut it like this, then this piece here would have these pretty scallops, and this piece here would just have a curvy line, which is absolutely fine. Or I could do it the other way. This piece here would just have the curvy line, and this piece here would have the pretty scallops. Now, for the purposes of this card, I'm pretty much just doing it right in the middle, so it doesn't matter that much. But depending on what project you're doing, you may specifically want to be keeping one side or the other. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so I've got that lined up. I'm gonna put my other plate on top. And I'm gonna feed it through. Oh, there we go. One thing that people have mentioned to me is they can't believe how quiet these new machines are. They are very quiet. It's kind of cool. I'll show you an example a bit later with the bigger machine so you can see how quiet that one is. Okay. And by the way, there's my very first cut. So what I do after I've made a cut every time is I flip that like that. And then I'll put those away in my machine and they'll be ready for my next cut. And again, on my next cut, I'll just flip that plate again. Always keep the same plate on the bottom. All right, so there are my pieces. Now I know a lot of people are curious about the take your pick. This is one of the things I use the take your pick tool for, with the die brush head, which you can buy separately. Get out all those little bits. All right, so we've got these 3 pieces here. And now what we've created is a little peekaboo, a nice curvy peekaboo for us to stamp a message. And the messages in this Quite Curvy stamp set are curved. So they go so nicely with the curvy dies. Now what I want to do is I just want to stamp one of these cute little birds here on some scrap paper and cut that out with the coordinating dies just to add a little bit of decoration to the card. What a great cut that makes. And I'm going to flip that. All right, now I'm ready to assemble my card. Before we go, I want to show you how it sounds when we put something through the standard size machine so you can see how beautifully quiet it is. And then I'm actually going to get out my Big Shot and put something through the Big Shot as well so you can compare. And there's my finished card. Remember that you'll get a chance to win this card when you share the video. Leave a comment below to let me know that you've shared, and maybe I'll be sending you this card in the mail. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please drop me a comment below and let me know what you think. And if there's something specific you want to learn about, just ask. Remember that you can purchase all the products shown on my website, Inkyfingers.ca, where you'll also find more project tutorials, current promotional details and catalogs, and the sign up for my monthly email newsletter. I'm not currently offering in-person classes, but you can visit my website to see all the different virtual events I am offering, including Creativity to Go, Mystery Stamping, and Bring Your Own Project. All of these classes are fun, social, creative, and welcoming. I hope to see you there soon. Find all of these details and so much more on my website. If you're watching this on YouTube, I invite you to join me on Facebook, where every week I'm giving away cards for creative challenges and other fun stuff. If you do place an order, please use the current Hostess code, which you can find on my website, because everyone who uses that code will get a free gift from me. And if you'd like to earn your own Hostess rewards, all you need to do is place an order of over $200, or contact me and we'll start planning your very own online party. Drop me a line for more details. Have a great day, everyone, and happy stampin'. Bye!